When I make my videos about communism, a lot of people flood my comment section with things like, you're so paranoid. Oh, you see the communism everywhere. Lo ves hasta en la sopa. Is that Cuban trauma that you have. Nobody here in the U.S. wants communism. We want socialism, girl. You're delusional. Nadie quiere el comunismo en Estados Unidos. Meanwhile, en la Gran Manzana, check out the Big Apple. Por tu vida. Ay, por tu madre. You know what that's called right there? That's called privilege. Because in a free country, you could be a communist, but in a communist country, you could never be anything other than communist. Eso que están haciendo ellos se llama descaro. Se llama ignorancia, because they have not struggled one day of their lives under a communist regime. Not one day. If they did, no estarían haciendo ese papelazo, porque hay que hacer papelacero to do that. To be out there in the streets of New York, the only solution is a communist revolution. These people are crazy. And you're telling me that in the US, nobody wants communism. This is not the first time they come out. There are tons of videos. These people come out often, and it's a movement. And for those of you saying, no, esos son tres gatos, don't worry about that. It's just a few people. It's a movement. It's a movement that tries to disguise comunismo con socialismo, con democratic socialism, por aquí, por allá. And before you know it, you have a whole generation of brainwashed people thinking that the only solution is a communist revolution. Well, I'll tell you what, for those of us that came from a communist country, it's not the solution, because we actually came fleeing from this BS. But take a look. Take a look at the mentality.
We have to fight for a better system, for a renewable system, one that is centered on economic justice and environmental justice, one which creates a sustainable future for the younger generation.
Yo me quedo fría. Mira, me explota la cabeza. As a Cuban, me explota la cabeza. Because these are movements that are real and they're growing every single day more and more. Y como están las cabezas hoy por hoy, ahí entra cualquier cosa. This, for people like me that have seen what communism does to families, to countries, to freedom, it's really scary. And it's sad, because it just goes to show that sometimes being born in a free country, yeah, it's a blessing, but other times, for ignorant people, it's a real curse. Because you don't get to experience the real struggles, and then you go around acting a fool with these ideologies, playing with fire, with things that have completely and absolutely destroyed hundreds of thousands of lives around the world. No puedo.